Cody Dirt.
Cody Dirt.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. You ready for this or that? What's up, boys? This or that. Welcome back. You ready?
Yeah.
Wheels, tires, suspension. CustomOutSets.com. Let's go. And performance now.
You look absolutely ridiculous.
Thank you. Should I ditch it? I should ditch it for the video.
I think you should, yeah.
All right, I don't know who the fuck that guy was, but let's hop into these this or that questions. Let's go. You ready?
I think I like the old guy better. He can speak.
AutoZone or O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly's all day long. Do y'all even have AutoZone or O'Reilly's where you're from?
I
Do you?
don't even know what to say to that question.
Dude, you're from like the middle of nowhere. Do you guys have like a AutoZone?
Yes, we have both.
Oh, you really do?
Oh, you really do?
I don't know
Not.
how Indiana friggin' operates.
We have the same things as here, but
I figured you'd have like a Napa or something.
Yes.
Anytime I go to like
correct.
anywhere that's not here, it's always like Napa everywhere.
Correct. There is in my town. There's a Napa and I don't remember the other one, but literally the town over has an O'Reilly's.
Oh.
And
So
then
what would you pick?
another town. I don't give a rat's ass.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's the same shit no matter where you go.
I mean, you're like, you want to go get a new air filter or some
Yeah,
bull
it's gonna
crap,
be the
you're
same
gonna
thing.
probably get the same thing. So
I like the green polos. I go to O'Reilly's.
I like their O'Reilly.
Yeah, and they got a
That's
chime
catchy.
song.
A chime
and-
song?
Yeah, a catchy chime song, and they got
What does that even mean?
and is that not the word for it? Chime?
Sure.
Catchy jingle song.
A catchy chime song.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
I tried. Yeah. Catchy chime song.
That is-
Anyways,
that is ridiculous.
They have a chime song, jingle, whatever you want to call it, plus a pretty dope commercial. The parts don't really vary.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get the same crap either place you go.
All right, well, there you go. So which one are you picking?
O'Reilly's. I already said that.
No, you said you didn't give a rat's ass. You never picked.
I said O'Reilly's because of the chime song.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good call.
Amarillo Edition Super Duty or Harley Davidson Edition Super Duty?
It's Amarillo edition.
They have that?
Oh, hell no.
I don't know though. Have you seen the
Hell no.
Have you seen the interiors of Harley Davidson editions?
I don't care. I would take the Harley Davidson edition. We did a spotlight on the Harley Davidson edition. It wasn't a Super Duty. It was F-150. But still, it looked pretty good. It looked fire. And it was on Forces, which also helped. But like, Amarillo? Yellow?
I actually knew what that was. Now that I looked at it, I actually knew what that was. I've seen several people with those. There's actually a lawn and landscaping business back home where they run all of those. Like,
Really?
Their color's yellow. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get down with yellow. I'm sure you can make them super sick. I'm sure there's super sick ones out there, but
Yeah.
it's just not my thing.
But then again, the Harley Davidson edition, I'm not a huge fan of the badging, so I'd probably debadge it if I got it. In the interior glove or center console has that big Harley Davidson. I'm not like I've never rode like bikes before in my life.
Harley Davidson edition. Final
Yeah,
answer.
I'd probably go with that. Just
That was it.
okay.
Talking too much.
I said you talk too much. Homeboy, you never shut up.
Platinum or High Country?
Platty. Not even a question.
Yeah. Platinum, 100%. Do it for the tailgate.
Yeah, the tailgate looks
I
nice.
mean, there's more
There's-
options than just the tailgate that's super nice on them, but
I mean, it's pretty much a fully kitted out truck.
yeah. I mean, well, so is a High Country. It's just, I don't know.
I'm a Ford guy.
It's personal preference. I'm not brand specific. It's just like Super Duty is what I want next, and if I could get a Platinum, I would be in heaven. And you got to do it for the badging. You got to do it for the tailgate.
Yes, I agree.
You gotta let people know that you spend that money.
A lot of people like ditch the badging right when they get the truck. They just think it's cleaner, but something about a Platinum, like I want that badging.
Yeah.
The badging just looks sick.
Yeah, I wouldn't debadge that.
Yeah, it looks dope. You know, the black one looks sick. The white one looks sick. Like, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
F-150, Super Duty, they all look really freaking good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get no high country
Yeah.
Silverado.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's one of those things when I look at those, they're bland to me.
Yeah.
There's not that extra little
But they got the
spice.
mountains on the badging.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Platy though, for sure.
Low and wide or tall and wide?
Depends the build.
You're so back and forth that I want to hear your answer first.
Yeah, you don't because it depends the build for me.
You can't just say depends the build.
Yeah.
You can pick the damn build. I'm a add
Yes.
a question. Would you rather
Yes.
have Sean's white Super Duty, low and wide, or would you rather have the K350? They're both Fords, so you can't pick a brand
That's
specific.
100%
Which one
what-
would you rather take?
That's so hard for me.
So pick one. Tall and wide.
I don't know. It's just not practical.
You can like both of them. That's fine.
I
You can
love
want both of them.
I want both of them. Yes. Yeah, like Sean's Super Duty now with the topper on it, sick. But also his Super Duty, big and wide, sick. Big and wide probably, just because that's like the thing now. The lower and wide trucks are a huge thing right now too, but bigger the better, I guess, is what they say. So. Dude, that's a hard ass question.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Ford Ecoboost or Ram Etorque?
The old Etorque.
Did he just ask if I want an Ecoboost?
Yep.
Yes.
No. They're trash. Before I get flamed on the internet, I don't mind Ecoboost. There's a lot of super sick,
Nope.
done up, really nice Ecoboosts out
Yeah.
there. They don't all sound like because like Kirk's I loved. Like it sounded rowdy.
Cody FX4.
Yeah.
His sounds
like there's
insane.
a lot of people, but like
You have to do it right.
yeah. It's not one of those trucks where you could just slap it
No,
on.
nope. But like, Cody FX4, he has the Corsa, DB, catless downpipe, whatever. I don't
Right.
know the exact one. But that thing, that sounds good. It sounds like a mini diesel truck. I feel like it has a lot of turbo noise. So I'm gonna go with the EcoBoost, partially because I have one, and if you do it right, they're sick and they're super reliable. I feel like good on gas, decent on gas.
I don't know. I'd probably take the EcoBoost just because I have experience with the EcoBoost.
Yeah,
I have not driven a 5th gen that has the Etorque, like at all. So like
I've
I
been in
would
one.
probably go with the EcoBoost because I've driven some that are super freaking rowdy that sound really good, and like I said before, if you do it upright, I think it could be done really well. So it's
Yeah.
just we have so many of them here.
Yeah, we have a few.
Yeah.
I enjoy mine. Would the 5.0 be a little bit easier to work with in terms of going bigger and, the extreme power loss and all that? Yeah, it'd probably be easier, but Miami Boosted's sitting on almost 40s. I think he's going up to 40s. You got
Yeah, he's
people
on 38s right now.
Yeah, you got people running big wheel and tire setups with them, and they're not epically failing.
I think they're saying prayers before they take off.
And that's what I'm worried about, because like I'm about to go, that 8-inch and 14 wides, and like I'm really scared. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully, I'm gonna say prayers too, and I think she'll be fine.
Would you rather go forward in time or go backwards in time?
Oh
Oh man, it's such a hard question
It
because like
is.
I don't have any regrets,
no,
That's my credo. No regrets.
but I also want mine like living differently.
yeah.
Like maybe try
Well,
out
there-
some different stuff.
It's one of those things where there's always something in the past. If you would have just did the right thing, or just it would have tweaked, or
Yeah.
like it could have changed the whole path of like the future.
Right.
Which is scary to think about. One little thing is
Yeah.
like carving out your end destination.
Or
But
like invented, something that's popular now.
right, or you like, you're working on your vehicle, or you're doing something, and you're like, oh, like this was a great idea, and you never like expanded on that, and then later down the road, someone's like, oh, you did, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like I would, I would never want to fast forward and lose time.
No, yeah, I agree with that. But then again, I always have wanted to see what like the future holds. Like, what's the end goal? Like, where am I at in this amount of time? But then again,
What if you could fast forward to your current age, but in the year 3021? So then you wouldn't lose any age or lifespan. You still would be able to live another, well, knowing you, probably 10 years, but 70 years if you're safe.
right? So like I'm fast forwarding, but staying at the same age essentially.
Yes, 1,000 years.
That's I think I'd still want to go back. Either or is a good answer. You could, you know.
Would you rather
expand
go
on-
back to 1921 or would you rather go ahead to 3021?
30, 21 probably.
1921, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I think times would be easier.
yeah. You buy a soda for like a penny.
Yeah, but you're gonna realize that.
You buy trucks for like 10 grand.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
No, probably a lot less than that. 5 grand, banker's giving me the $5. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, $500.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're paying 10 grand
my
for a
God,
truck
I
in
would've been-
1921,
I'd have been
you
rich back then.
you either got screwed or like this thing is a Tesla of its time.
Yeah.
House wasn't even 10 grand, bro. That's $3,500 for a house.
Yeah, like
In 1921?
my grandparents said they made like
Oh my
50
God, we're
bucks.
living in terrible times. I feel
50
bad for my
bucks
kids'
every
kids.
paycheck or something.
All right, that's what I got for you guys on today's episode of This or That. If you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance, accessories, anything, customoffsets.com. We'll see you guys in the next one. Got him!
Oh my God.
It takes me forever to do that wig hair.
Is that real?
I fucking hope not. That's disgusting.
It looks too real, dude.
It's probably horse hair.
I
Horse hair to go with my horse coat.